Exploraciones Mineras Andinas, Ecuador, Emsaec SA, Orientation on Occupational Health, Safety, and Environment. Emsaec is engaged in mineral exploration and is currently in the advanced exploration phase of its Lurimawa project in the province of Imbabura, the Cotacachi Canton, and more specifically, the Garcia Moreno and Peña Herrera parishes. The total concession area is over 12,000 acres, with exploration being done within an area of approximately 1,700 acres. The project's target minerals are copper and molybdenum. It should be noted that no activities are carried out in protected areas. Our mission is to perform exploration for Codelco in Ecuador and discover new mineral deposits in order to increase the country's levels of mineral resources and reserves, with the end goal of contributing to the nation's development. Our vision is to be a leader in the Ecuadorian mining industry, contributing to improving the quality of life, not only of our employees, but also of society as a whole. Our values: respect for life and the dignity of all people, responsibility and commitment, high employee competency, teamwork, excellence in our work, innovation, sustainable development, environmental, health, and safety policies. Emsaec's environmental, health, and safety policies detail the commitments we have undertaken to ensure the safety of our workers and environmental protection. Emsaec fully complies with the highest standards in terms of quality, occupational health and safety, and environmental protection. All our staff and contractors that need to visit or work at Emsaec projects must comply with the following: attend the orientation on environment, health, safety, and community relations. Become familiarized with our emergency procedures. Understand and comply with what we call the rules of life. Fully comply with the entire environmental management plan. Identify the risk control measures set out in our risk maps and hazard matrices. Medical certification. Anyone who will be working at the Lurimawa project must have their required vaccinations up to date. The specific vaccines required are hepatitis A, hepatitis B, tetanus, yellow fever, typhoid. In addition, you must present a valid certificate of medical fitness. The Lurimawa project abides by all of the following legal requirements: workplace health and safety regulations for the mining sector, environmental regulations for the mining sector, internal workplace hygiene and occupational safety regulations, environmental impact study and management plan for the advanced exploration phase, workplace hazards. There are a variety of hazards involving mining activities. These can be physical, mechanical, chemical, biological, ergonomic, and psychosocial. Particular risks in the exploration drilling area: slips and falls on trails, encounters with wild animals on trails, dehydration due to excessive sun exposure, overexertion from long walks, biological hazards specific to the mountainous region, risks due to moving parts, chemicals, noise and hot surfaces that are common in drilling activities. Control measures adopted. Emsaec's management system and industrial safety and occupational health plans include the following: environment, health, and safety audits and reports, occupational risk analysis, energy risk blocking and labeling systems, identification of chemicals, preventative inspection of tools, equipment, and machinery, risk identification matrix and assessment. Mandatory compliance measures. Workplace safety. To protect our staff, everyone must comply with the following: hard hat, safety goggles, ear protectors, mask, gloves, appropriate clothing, boots. Mandatory compliance measures. Correct use of PPE by work area, ergonomics, body mechanics. use of material data safety sheets, MSDS, and their corresponding PPE, compliance with work procedures and instructions, zero tolerance policy for drugs and alcohol, prepare for and attend safety meetings, participate in all of the company's safety activities. All vehicles must be inspected and approved for use, compliance with local traffic laws. All driving must be done only between the hours of 6 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. Headlights must be turned on whenever a vehicle is in motion. Drivers must have taken a defensive driving course. Seatbelts must be used at all times. Emsaec has determined the following speed limits. Populated areas, 18.5 miles per hour. Second order roads, 37 miles per hour. First order roads, 56 miles per hour. Waste management. Exploraciones Mineras Andinas Ecuador applies the following waste management classifications: organic waste, recyclables, hazardous waste. Each type of waste is kept in a specific place, and hazardous waste is managed by a qualified agent. Environmental protection. In compliance with its environmental management plan, Emsaec prohibits the following: hunting, fishing, waste disposal, making alterations to riverways or riverbanks, washing machinery or vehicles in rivers, lighting fires, bringing non-native animal species into the area, or keeping animals in captivity. Cultural heritage. If you come across any cultural artifacts while work is being done, immediately stop the activities you are doing. Inform your supervisor, report the matter, and get in touch with the Emsaec environmental manager as soon as possible. Interactions with the community. If approached by members of the community, always remain calm and be pleasant and respectful. Stop any of the activities that could lead to disagreements with the local community. Stay calm and avoid confrontation. Do not negotiate or make promises. Respect private property and do not trespass on any community property. If any complaint or grievance involves the community, immediately inform your supervisor and the Emsaec Community Relations Manager. Code of Conduct. Our employees take on new responsibilities and challenges that can only be achieved by applying best practices and high standards. The following is prohibited: entering company premises under the influence of alcohol or drugs, carrying any type of weapon or sharp object, smoking inside the rooms and work areas, taking photographs without authorization from the contract administrator. All personnel who arrive for a visit must report to the contract administrator and comply with all environmental health and safety policies. This includes attending the corresponding orientation session. Emergency plan. If you witness an accident or incident, communicate it to your immediate supervisor and the Occupational Health and Safety Department as soon as possible. As part of the 14 Rules of Life, Emsaec's Environmental Health and Safety Department asks that you commit to the following: I will stop any unsafe activities. I will identify, evaluate, and control risks in all of my activities. I will take care of employees who are new or have very little training. I will comply with the drug and alcohol zero tolerance policy. I will restrict access to and not enter hazardous areas. I will only operate the equipment, tools, and machinery on which I've been trained. Welcome to Emsaec. We believe that the best way we can contribute to society is by rising up to meet the mining, environmental, and social challenges facing us in our work, providing clear leadership based on our resilience and sound management. We apply a culture of accident prevention, taking responsibility for our actions and our visitors to ensure the safety of people, the environment, our facilities, and the community. Remember, your family is waiting for you to come home safely. Exploraciones Mineras Andinas, Ecuador, Emsaec, S.A.